Fine. See you later, Luke. Fine.
See you later, Roy. 5th of February, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Okay, good morning again. This is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Yeshivat Sabanafshi. Here, our second shir, we're learning Mr. Berura. We're starting today, Hilchos Purim. Just short of, actually, well, Tainus Esther is in fact 1 month from today, correct?
We're in Vav.
Yeah, Chelik Vav. And we'll start in Taf Reish Pei Zayin. Have it there, Lou.
Okay, tough race pay Zion. I got that.
Okay, very good. You can begin reading if you want from the beginning. We'll leave Tainus. We'll leave the halachas for Tainus Esther as we get closer to the fast day, and we'll start now with the halachas relevant to Purim. Yeah.
Okay.
Purim 1 month. Purim Bez Hashem Tein Chaim 1 month from now.
Amen. Tomorrow, if Mr. said tomorrow, I'm going to get some turkeys for the Suda.
Okay.
Okay, so Chayav Adam Likros Hamigila Belila. It's obligatory upon a person to read the Megillah at night. The Lachazor V'lish no sa bayom, and to return and read again in the daytime. V'shel Laila Zamana Kol Halayla. When the reading of the night is all night. V'shel Yom Zamana Kol Hayom. And the daytime, the time of the daytime reading is all of the day. May ha-nates hakama, from sunrise, ad sof hayom, until the end of the day. Ve'im kara mi she'ala amud hashachar yatsa. And if he read it from I guess Amud HaShachar is 72 minutes before sunrise, he's Yotzei, he fulfills. So ideally it should be after sunrise, but even if it's before sunrise, if it's after Amud HaShachar, it's okay. Okay, Bet.
Let's see the Mr. Brewers here.
Okay. Likros ha-Megillah B'layla, reading the Megillah at night. Mishas tzeis ha-kochavim, from the time of 3 stars. V'ayin l'kaman b'siman tirtzav.
That's in Tough Reish Sadi Beis Sif Dalad, the Mishna Berura or the Bir Halacha. That's a lot of abbreviations there, right?
Okay, so it's just giving us the source
Yes.
for how we know that the nighttime reading begins at 3 stars. Halacha ma shikat
Correct.
vu kishavnu sham. The law is like it's written there. The lachazor of a lish no sa bayom. He returns and reads again in the daytime. Zecher lanes, in remembrance of the midst of the miracle. Shahayu, so akim bimei to rasam yom v'layla. That it was that we cried out in the day, and there was suffering day and night.
Meaning there, right, there was, right, they were Zeichelanes, it's a remembrance of the miracle. Shayat Sokim be Yemei Sarasam Yom V'Layla, that they were crying out in the days of their distress, Yom V'Layla. They were crying out day and night.
Kol halaya, all the night, ad amud shachar, until 72 minutes before sunrise. The im lo kara'a kodem afilu ma'onas shuv lo yikra de misha'ala amud hashachar umamahu yimamahu. So if he doesn't read it before even beyond his control, he should not read it further. He should not read it more. That it comes to be
Right.
Amud Shachar, it's the day. So even if he doesn't read it at night, even if it was Ba'onis, he lost it. Once it gets to be Amud Shachar, it's the next day. And
Right.
he can read it for that day, but he can't read it for the night.
Right. That meaning you have the whole night. You can, if for some reason you're delayed, the whole night is kosher to read the Megillah. However, as the Mishnah Berurah says, Vim lo korakodam, if we didn't read it before the night passed, if he even was complete in oinus, lo yikra shma'ala mashacha. You shouldn't read it once it becomes the Omid Shacha, which is basically 72 minutes before nights and sunrise, because that's not considered day. 1 second.
I thought it said that is considered day.
No, it is from Omid Shacher, it's now considered day. So you've lost the reading of the night.
Right. But he still can read it for the day. He can read it once. He just can't read it twice. Correct?
Oh, yeah, right. The daytime he'll be reading. He'll be reading the daytime. Yeah.
Where's my Mishna Berura?
Yeah, we're in
Sorry,
Helig
we
Vav,
lost
if you
you
remember. We're in Helig Vav, the Hilchos Purim.
Oh, you're right. Purim.
Now, if you would just want to take a look at this, there's a Sha'at Tziyun here.
Purim.
Which one, Aleph?
And it would be Dalit, if I'm not mistaken, Dalit. Now, again, just to review the halacha, we just learned, Mir, the halacha was that the night is kosher to read the Megillah. You have to read the Megillah once at night and once during the day again. And the whole
Ah.
night is kosher for the Megillah to be read, right? And however, if a person was an oinus, let's say his wife was giving birth and he was in the hospital and he didn't have a chance to read the Megillah or hear the Megillah the whole night through. Once it becomes Omad Shacher, meaning 72 minutes before Netzachama sunrise, he has lost his opportunity to read the Megillah at the nighttime. So the Shar Tzim is going to explain why Kriya Shema is a little bit different. Take a look at the Shar Tzim and Sifkat and Daled. That's toward the bottom page. Daled.
Kain Mashma?
That's Kain Mashma Magen Abraham.
So it is actually in the Magen Avraham, Mima Shikasav Delo Dimei Lik Rias Shema. That this, from where is it written that we don't
It's not similar to Kriya Shema.
it's not similar to Kriya Shema. Uvikrias Shema Gam Kain Ein Mekilin Besiman Nunchet, that the reading of the Shema also we do not. What's Mekilin?
We're not lenient, making for Makel being lenient.
In the only for onus. Ayin Sham. Look over there.
Right, meaning by Kriya Shema, you can be makel to read Kriya Shema. This is without the brachas, if I'm not mistaken, right? You can read Kriya Shema and be yotzi for the night reading even after Omad Shacher, but without the brachas. If you're an oinus, but here it's different. Here it's not the time of Kriya Shema is not simply the day or the night. It's ushach b'cha v'kumecha. People time be getting up and people going to sleep.
Ah.
So it's different than Kriya Shema. Here it's dependent on day and night.
Okay, so according to Rashi and the Ran, Ayin Bifri Megadim.
Megadim, right? Very good.
B'simen Taf Kuf Pei Chet Le'inyan Nates, the subject of sunrise, Delo Ba'inyan Ad Sheya'aleh Kol Guf Hashemesh Al Haaretz, that it's not it's not
Required. The Indian is not required.
Until the sun is completely risen from the whole body of the sun is completely risen
Right.
Above the earth.
Right. The question is when do you begin the considered to be daytime? In this respect, it's considered to be daytime because, as I said, for Netzachama.
So that's like probably about 85 minutes after Amud Shachar.
About that, yeah, more or less 72, 85 minutes, depending. Yeah.
Ella mishas chilas hanetz gam kain mutar lechatchila. Rather, at the time of the beginning of the sunrise, also it is permissible, ideally.
Right, so it's a question of whether or not you need to wait for the whole ball of the sun to come up over the horizon, or it's just when it first crests, the first part of the sun cresting over there. So here it's enough that you just wait for the first cresting of the sun. You don't need to wait for the whole ball of the sun to rise above the horizon. Okay, let's go back to the Mr. Brewer.
Okay. So where were we? We're at bet.
You 1 second, Dalit. No, we're in Sifkat and Dalit, Menetzachama. That's what we were just explaining now. Netzachama, Dalit, and the Mr. Brewer.
Mishna Berura. Mechetz Chalchama.
All right.
Oh, okay. I have so many different things in parentheses and different sizes. It's very difficult to
Yeah.
to know which one to look at. Okay, from sunrise. Lefi she'ein hakol beki'in ba'amud hashachar bezimnin de asay le'akdume tarich le'chatchila lehamtin ad hanetz bayom berur hu lakol. So since that he's not an expert in the timing of Amud HaShachar, and there will be time there will be time afterwards. The akdume, I don't know.
No, since not since not everybody is expert in assessing the exact time of Amud HaShachar,
Right.
presuming the Asi Lakdumi, there might be times they may come, the Asi, they'll come Lakdumi to do it earlier. They might make a mistake and do it earlier.
Tzarich lechatchila, it's necessary, ideally, to lehamtin, to wait ad hanetz, until the sunrise, that of the day, when it's clear to everybody. Better to wait until it's clear to everybody that it's sunrise, so you don't make a mistake because you're not expert.
Right. So that's why even though that from Amud HaShachar in general could have been okay, but they stepped in and said they will make a safety zone here and not start the reading of the Megillah until the sunrise, which it's very hard to make a mistake about the sunrise.
Right. Even though you have this question about whether it's cresting or a complete ball, well, I guess in either case, you're going to be okay with the Evid.
Right, because you don't. That's what he said. You don't have to wait till it crests completely.
Right. Okay. Ad sof hayom, until the end of the day. Hayinu sheki as ha chama. What is shekichas? Sunset.
That's sunset. Shkias Chama, the sunset, right?
Yes. Come on. So sunset is the sof hayom, is the end of the day.
Right.
Ve'im nim shach ad bein hashmashos. And if it continues until bein hashmashos, which is the time after sunset before 3 stars, yikra'ena b'li bracha. Then you can read it without a bracha. So we're talking about the Megillah now.
Yes.
So you can read the Megillah without a bracha during Bein Hashmashos.
If you're gonna be starting late, right? So rather than not read it at all during Ben Hashmashos, you can read it, but without a bra.
Yatsa, he fulfills. V'im haya ones katsas yachol likrosa lechatchila mi she'ala amud hashachar. And if it is an onus, if it's something beyond his control, a little bit of an onus, he's able to read ideally until from the advent of Amud Shachar, 72 minutes before sunrise.
Right.
So what's the scenario here?
The case would be meaning, as the Macabre mentioned, right? Im koram sha'ala amud shacher yotze, meaning if he's not supposed to, but if he did read from amud shacher, he would still be yotze.
Okay. Because of an onus, a little bit of an onus, he was able to read from Amud Shachar.
Right.
Okay. So I guess if it's a little kol v'chomer, if it was a big onus.
Right. Okay. I guess also without a bracha though, probably. He didn't mention that. He didn't mention about the bracha, but I imagine without a bracha.
Right.
Okay, very good. That brings us to 10:30. So we'll
Okay.
continue tomorrow, Mr. Shem.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you. Have a good day. Mr.
Thank you.
Shem.
There.
Okay, so yeah,
Be well,
right
everyone.
now.
Bye.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Bye now.